I have a business degree, and that's what I got before I started the productivity project. And as business people, we like our 2x2 grids. Like, we see the world in a 2x2 grid. So I thought, why not make one as it relates to the distractions and the interruptions we face? That's pretty good hot chocolate. You guys have such good food here, man. Like, we just got back from the cafeteria. Oh man, I'm jealous. I work from home. Like, I got to do my own cooking. I'm so jealous of you guys. But when we look at the distractions and the interruptions we face, we can kind of categorize them by two criteria that I think are vital. And the first is whether or not we have control over the distraction or the interruption, because we can control some, but we can't control others. And there's whether or not the distraction is a nuisance or whether or not it's welcome. Sometimes when somebody comes to your office and say, hey, you want to grab lunch? It's a welcome distraction from whatever it is that you're working on. But we can categorize things by these criteria. So, annoying ones we can't control, maybe people coming by our office, visiting our office. One of the companies I spoke at a little while ago, everybody at their office had a lamp. And so whenever somebody wanted to focus deep on their work, they put the lamp on. And that was a sign that you couldn't disturb them. This one's pretty hard to deal with in most environments, though. So office visitors, loud colleagues. I'm sure there's none of those here. Meetings that you can't avoid or get out of. Those are more annoying ones, but there are fun distractions we can't control, like team lunches and calls from loved ones that come in the middle of the day. And what I found is that we might not be able to prevent these from arising, but we can control how we deal with them after they do. And so things like dealing with them and getting back on track for the annoying ones and just enjoying the fun ones that come in. But for the ones we can control, we can actually make a plan to deal with these, as I found in this experiment, so that we don't get derailed. Distractions are infinitely easier to deal with before they come up rather than after. And the reason is because in the moment, a distraction is more attractive than our work. Facebook will always be a more fun thing to do than email or than attend a meeting or really anything else as it pertains to our work. And that's why we should tame it ahead of time. So, annoying ones that we can control, like email. Audible alerts coming from our devices that distract our hyperfocus. Text messages coming in. I like to deal with these whenever I check my time, whenever I check the time on my phone. So that's kind of a cue to deal with whatever comes in, because we all carry a pocket watch around with us wherever we go.